A woman in a train station get married. I didn't even know this was possible. Carol Santa Fe is the newlywed, and she said that she tied the knot with the Santa Fe train station in San Diego. About the wedding, she says, "When we got married, I stood there, and I told her that I'd take her as a partner. It was the happiest day of our lives." I'm not sure this is legally binding, but okay. Carol says she and Deidre, which is the name she calls the building, says that the two have been in love for 36 years. And that she first fell in love with the station at just 9 years old. She has said that her and the station have been intimate, and she has said that she's had sex with the station mentally. She identifies as an objectum sexual. And for those of you who don't know, that means a person who is sexually attracted to inanimate objects and structures. Every day, Carol will take a 45-minute bus ride to the station and spend a few hours with her significant other. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this story down in the comments. Hey everyone, and welcome back to LP. I'm Court McGinley. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this beautiful Saturday. We have a bunch of interesting news stories headed your way, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Next, James Cameron is being sued for $300 million by a man who claims the famous director / producer ripped off his family's story to create the iconic characters of Jack and Rose in the 1997 blockbuster film Titanic. Stephen Cummings is the man claiming that Cameron based this movie off of the stories he heard about the ex-yacht master who had two relatives who were on board the Titanic when it sank. Cummings claimed that his relatives were a wife who survived and a husband who died after the ship sank. But this is the case with most families, as women and children were sent out in rowboats to safety first. So sadly, a lot of the male passengers didn't make it. So a lot of families were separated. Also, this movie came out in 1997, and pretty much everyone has seen it, so it's a little strange that this person waited so long to make this accusation. Sadly, over 1,500 people died on the Titanic back in 1912, and most of those people were men. I'm thinking Cummings isn't going to be getting $300 million. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he also asked for 1% of royalties from the movie. Yeah. Next, Manchester bomber spoke to his brother 30 minutes before the massacre. 22-year-old bomber Salman Abedi set off a bomb and blew himself up outside of Ariana Grande's concert on Monday night. This attack killed 22 innocent people and injured 119 others. It's recently been revealed that his brother Hashim was aware of this attack plot, but he didn't know when or where it was supposed to take place. Hashim was then arrested on Tuesday because counter-terror forces said that he was helping to plan the terror attack. During his interrogation, Hashim admitted to speaking to his brother 30 minutes before the attack. Hashim then disclosed that his brother created the bomb himself, but that he had help planning the attack from a network of individuals. And apparently, counter-terror forces have now reported that authorities have been monitoring Hashim for almost 2 months as they suspected he had links to ISIS. Next, police find an ecstasy smuggling pigeon. As weird as this sounds, it's also pretty innovative. I mean, the world of drug smuggling is a billion-dollar business, so I guess over time they need to get as creative as possible. I mean, back in the day, carrier pigeons delivered messages, so hey, why not drugs, right? Unfortunately, this plan was foiled after local authorities apprehended this mischievous carrier pigeon. Once they got a hold of the pigeon, they found 178 ecstasy pills attached to its back. The pouch was even somewhat camouflaged, so clearly these dealers put a lot of effort in. Now, while this is very clever, unfortunately it just wasn't clever enough. Next, earlier this week, Fouseytube made a video titled "Dear YouTube, I'm Homeless." In this video, he talks about how he's leaving all of his material possessions behind, even his 2 dogs, and he's going on a spiritual journey. All he is bringing with him is a backpack and $100. He's freezing his money and attempting to travel around the world. He has no end date, and about this journey he says, "This is a brand new adventure for both you and I. I have no idea what's in store, but I'm more excited than ever. I'm enjoying the idea of minimalism." He's also planning on reaching out to YouTubers and asking if he can spend the night with them. He's also saying that he will even be staying at some fans' houses if they're willing to have him. On top of all that, he is also donating $100,000 to a charity that his fans will help him pick out. He is currently on day 2, and yesterday he spent the night on Logan Paul's school bus, so I can't wait to see where his journey takes him next. Well, there you guys have it. That's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.